Amanda, what the fuck was that?
That
what
shit?
the fuck were those? That was fucking insane. The cops came.
Hey, all you recovering emo kids, Amanda and Rob here at the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. And on today's episode, we have a band that hails from my hometown, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Handguns. They've actually been around quite a while. Since 2008 is when they formed. And they have toured over the years with some of the bands you know and love, The Story So Far, All Time Low. But they are back with some of their original members, and they are putting out a new EP soon, going on tour in November.
We can be honest, these guys are fucked, Amanda. These guys this is a train wreck. These guys, I think they need to be locked up. They need to be grippy socked. I don't know. They need someone to talk to them. They're not housebroken at all. This was unhinged. It got so out of hand that the police showed up at my fucking door. I don't know what else to say about Handguns. I don't know what else to say. Like I don't know if I love or I hate Handguns. I don't know. I was definitely an impression was left.
Yes, they left it.
Before we show you this riveting conversation between adults, do us a favor, please. You will, after this shit we just went through, toss us a follow, toss us a like, share, leave a comment. I don't know. After watching this, I'm going to suggest going to volunteer at your local church, really checking on those around you, and just I don't know. I don't know. This might be the most fucked interview we've ever had on this show. This was I don't know. I don't know what any of this fucking was, Amanda. I don't know.
And my internet kept going out. I felt so bad.
It's all good. Normally it happens to me. I'm so happy this was the one interview. If this was going to happen, I'm happy they were left with me and not with you. I didn't want these animals. Yeah, these guys. I don't know. We're not saying anything about them they don't already know about themselves. I like the lawyer a lot, though. Their legal team is fucking great.
Their legal team is on point.
I don't even know how to say this because I feel like us just saying the band name like we're going to get the video blocked. Oh, yeah. I'm not even allowed to own these things. The state said. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Without further ado, this is our interview with Handguns.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I'm Charlie Basil of Rigatoni and Cannoli Brothers at law. I'm representing my client, Zach Hensley, today. He couldn't be here tonight due to fear of forgotten.
That's Charlie Basil.
Outstanding
so
warrant.
Zach can't actually be here. That's Charlie Basil. That's Zach's attorney.
It works.
At law.
Attorney.
It'll have to work tonight. That's hearsay.
I could just listen to him talk all day.
Objection, Your Honor.
Rob,
leading the witness.
Let me go back in and out. My internet is all messed up.
How come Zach's allowed to be a landscape?
Zach isn't here.
Oh, hang on.
Zach is not here. That's
Basil.
That's Charlie Basil.
No, now you're sideways.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, guys.
Where did Rob go? Did we literally scare off the host already?
Right? Yeah, no. We're making sure
I know Handguns is like known to be an unpalatable band, but damn, we had the host walk
right,
off.
Yeah, Amanda
Where's the job?
There's your clip. There's your clip. The clip should be Charlie Basil comes on, and then you just walk off like, oh, God, no.
Scared the women away, brother. God damn it, Charlie Basil.
I'm making a living here, brother. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's where you're wrong. She wasn't scared.
I can care less. I'm getting paid.
She was scared she was gonna fall in love. Look at them. Look at them luscious locks. How do you know?
I like those glasses. Those are nice.
Yeah, Austin, are those new?
I think we're talking about yours there, Mr. Basil.
Mr. Basil, those are your glasses.
Things? No.
Those are nice.
I can barely see
through mine. That's hearsay.
Glass.
You got nice glasses too, as well. There.
They've seen better days, but I'm surprised they're still put together.
Kind of look like a way probably less dangerous version of my pal Andy Dick.
Oh yeah, I get Andy Dick a lot.
Like the cool Andy Dick's like cool older brother.
I'm
maybe?
like, no.
Yeah.
It's
I
like, here's
represented
Andy
him
Dick,
in
that's cool and all,
'98.
but
Now I'll tell you what he
he's
is.
no George Clooney, but like
This is Sir Elton Johnny Rotten.
Damn. See, that works as well. Shit.
Sir Elton Johnny Rotten. Elton Johnny Rotten.
Betty and
Benny and the Queen.
oh.
I don't know where the hell Amanda went here. Hold up.
So what are we doing?
We can do a little.
Are we
interview
asking
here.
you questions? All right. So this is a reverse podcast where we, the guests, ask you questions.
Yeah.
I would like to know about the first time. I would like to know about the
Objection.
first time that you pleasured yourself and it actually worked. Go.
Oh yeah.
so
Pre seventh grade. Yeah. Had LimeWire.
No,
on the
we
family
can't go here.
computer.
Stop.
No,
Hard stop.
Actually, it
We
was
can't-
Kazaa. Yeah.
Hard stop, because in your story, a seventh grader's about to jerk off. We can't have
Yeah.
that. Charlie,
Shit, yeah.
Charlie Basil.
You
This
guys are
doesn't
getting us
sound real.
fucking caught up,
Charlie,
man.
what you done before?
Yeah.
shouldn't say
Give
that
me a
without
fucking
your attorney
Charlie
present.
Basil here, at least. Jesus.
Is you wearing?
Good thing we have our attorney.
He's wearing a
Charlie, are you wearing a tie? Charlie
Yeah.
Basil, are you wearing a tie right now?
Of course I am.
I thought he was playing skateboards. What is going on?
Your Honor,
Like,
All
you
right,
know
we'll
he
see
was
how
going
it
to do
goes.
this? Yeah. Did he let anyone know he was going to be
Mhm.
Charlie Basil?
Well, that's because he did.
I'm dying to death. So I want you guys to know several things.
Mhm.
I have known Zach since 2015. Actually, I've known Zach Hensley since 2010, and I've never met Charlie Basil until right now. So this is a special. I'm literally dying
abstained.
Very
Abstained.
nice.
because it's
Your
not. This
Honor.
is not a bit. He's doing a bit. Clearly, he's doing a bit, but like we've never seen this bit, and Zach
I'm
doesn't
just making a living here. I'm
He doesn't do
representing
bits.
I
my
like
client,
this.
and
I
I'm
really-
gotta
dying
go.
to death because the man doesn't do.
I
There's no
gotta
bit.
go.
Can we just start things off? Charlie Basil, can you introduce yourself and what your business is and the like? I think you got to clear the air here for everyone. The people are really confused.
I'd like to bring emotion to the court yet. Tonight, Zach was hiding out. Excuse me, that's hearsay. But some outstanding warrants in this courtroom we didn't want to go to jail from. So I'll be representing him tonight. I'm just an attorney, man. I don't know what to say.
Special counsel. Okay, is this a pro bono situation, or did he pay you cold cash up front? Are we doing retainer?
Oh, no, up front. I don't trust that fucker.
Okay. We got license with the bar and all that in certain states, or is that kind of up in the
absolutely
air?
out of Rigatoni Island.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
Okay, sounds
Amanda, we
good.
can.
My
we can
internet is
proceed as
being really
normal now.
wonky, Rob. I
Absolutely.
don't know if it's just because there's like more than one. Like it's just give you a heads up. It's being weird.
No, your eyes are not failing you. That is actually the man, the myth, the legend, Charlie Basil. It's not
That
your
is
internet
him.
connection.
Ah,
That
wonderful.
right there, that's actually Charlie Basil.
Wonderful.
I was
I'm
actually blown away
expensive. Let's get
myself.
Well,
this
welcome,
going.
guys. Thank you so much for joining us today on Emo Kids Anonymous. Really appreciate it. Usually I like to kick things off to just give our viewers and listeners a little bit of a background about who you are and where you come from and what brought you here to us today. So if you guys want, take a chance to introduce yourselves. I mean, we already talked to Charlie Basil, I guess. But you guys in the corner of my bottom of the screen, go ahead and introduce yourselves and then tell us a little bit about Handguns, where you came from and everything like that.
The way it said that was even
Your Honor, you sound like a robot.
So, Handguns was formed on Rigatoni Island, which is actually a small island off the coast of Puerto Rico. And we were actually, so it was a dark, stormy night in the year 1947. And we were all trying to figure out a way to combine flight, like the flight of the Concorde, with outboard motors. And what we came up with was a kind of a goulash sort of a situation where everything sounded and looked sort of much like muck. And that's when we started making mukbang videos, and we needed soundtracks for those mukbang videos, and that's why we started a band.
Damn. Okay.
But the
So this is-
mukbangs actually got way too famous, so we had to delete them all because we were getting outed, we were getting swatted. You know, it's nothing to be sitting at a Sweet Tomatoes in Florida
Mhm.
and just have like helicopters flying overhead because
Yeah.
we're just trying to enjoy
There we
croutons.
go.
You know,
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Awesome. Very cool.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Austin. Okay, so I know who I'm talking to
Austin.
because you play drums. Awesome.
I play drums.
And then I'm assuming, and then you are Jake. Are you the lead singer?
so my name's Jake. Play guitar and I play
Oh, nice.
bass and I play the other guitar right now. We have a sort of a live setup rig where so Austin is actually an inventor of sorts, and he figured out how to shrink people. So we can't keep our bassist and our guitarist on the road with us all the time. So Austin actually figured out he invented a shrink ray, and we've
Damn.
shrinky dinked our bassist and our guitarist, and we stick them. What, Charlie? Why are you shaking your head, Charles? What,
He just
Charles?
farts in the van and they don't want to get back in, Your Honor.
Sometimes Billy's on a floppy disk.
He's not wrong. So, Charlie, are you referring to are you referring to the pink eye incident?
Yep, got pink eye from driving
Wow.
overnight with him.
Oh,
It's
shit.
not a
That's
joke.
crazy.
I have the right to remain silent. Kind of like the
But
gas.
deadly.
So the band Handguns, just to be a little bit more serious, because I know we're trying to do a podcast, and we've done so many interviews that we decided a long time ago that we would just I don't know. This is way more fun. If this doesn't get you more views, if this doesn't get more, I don't know
This is
what
quality.
the fuck the internet even is.
I'm into,
Yeah, he
yeah, no,
is.
I'm into Charlie Basil hard. Yeah.
I know, I can see, and to me, I'm dying to death. I'm literally dying to death. And if you guys
Send you a
want,
business card.
since I didn't know Charlie was going to be here, if you guys want, I can actually leave because Jake Langley I've
No.
done so many interviews and it's boring. Like, if you guys want, I can get Daryl Montgomery. Daryl Montgomery can come in here and he can fucking tell you guys the real true history of the band. Now, Austin can be the straight guy. You know what I mean? Austin can tell
I'm just Austin.
the truth.
I'm
He's
just
just
Austin.
Austin. But Jake Langley is an unpalatable piece of shit. And there's your clip. There's your
Don't
clip
get
for
skins.
that guy
I know guys
sucks.
like that.
Nah, Jake Langley sucks for real. Like, he's a he tries too hard, which means that leads to my next question. If you're not trying, then why are you doing? That doesn't even make sense. I never understood it. You're a try hard. Well, aren't we all doing? Aren't we all trying? Well, somebody would not be cool to try hard. What the fuck? Hey, I fucking went out for the team and I tried not very hard. Oh, that's cool. I hope you made it.
I give him my most mediocre go.
Right?
What
Yeah.
my
sorry.
client is trying to say, Your Honor, is that we leave for tour on November 11th.
November
November
11th.
9th, Charles. November 9th. Don't show up on the 11th because you're going to be late.
You're gonna be stuck in Kentucky.
Charlie
my
Basil,
client
you are a
wonderful.
bastion of
Yeah, but
mediocrity.
he'll be there.
Charlie Basil, you're a bastion of mediocrity.
I think, Charlie, you're doing okay there. You were
It
confused.
is.
November 11th, that's a holiday.
Yeah.
Veterans Day. November 9th.
Yep.
You were thinking 11/9. That's 9/11 in English. I'm sure maybe if you have a European
relax,
background,
relax.
And we
Yeah.
can never forget.
Yeah.
You know, jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
they say, yeah.
No science. I heard.
I'm no scientist, but it's a guy I've heard it before. I think I heard it in a NoFX song. I'm not quite positive where I read that one.
In a book.
I read that
Very
once
cool.
in a book. Because I read books.
Because I read books.
I have a lot of books. They're next to my toilet. I look at them. They have pictures and Dr. Seuss.
I don't know what's up with the cat. He's always wearing that hat. Thing 1 and 2 can fuck off. Okay.
Amanda, who is Handguns? Who the fuck are these guys?
Well-
what is going what
Handguns?
is this? What is
Listen,
this
any
time
good
warp?
band, any real band, any good band that's not an industry plant doesn't exist. It's not the 5 members that you might see on stage. It's not a group of songs or a certain bit of lineup. It floats above the band. It floats over the top of the band in the room, and it just smells kind of like fucking haggis.
Okay.
And it's just like it's a stench. It's almost like it's almost like Blackbeard the Angry Pirate, where the whole band could quit and it would continue
Dang.
upon like a rocket-powered fucking porta potty. That's a band.
Is this a metaphor or is this something that
Yes.
actually fucking
No,
happened?
that is
okay.
that is Handguns' actual in the flesh. If it was a piece
I'm
of
grabbing a
performance
fucking
art, it
drink.
will be a rocket-powered porta potty.
Rocket
dude.
Power is a
Rocket
great
Power's a
show,
sick
yeah.
show, just
But you
saying.
guys,
That's a Tuesday night.
yeah, but you guys have
And
been
that's
around
just a
for a
Tuesday
while,
night
right?
for us. Because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what Handguns is.
Go ahead. Yeah.
2008 is when the band
Okay.
formed on paper.
Big year.
I started
Gotcha.
playing the group more recently,
Wonderful.
and it's been fun. It's been awesome.
But I like to believe every band I've ever been in was very much the same. I've just always brought a certain irreverency to every single band I've ever been in. And when I'm not in the room, it's just people are more reverent. Because I guarantee you, Charlie Basil's never been in any band but Handguns. Zach,
No.
Represent any.
That's
Zach,
hearsay.
no, like it's just I
That
like to
guy's
say
busy studying
It's
for
true.
LSATs and stuff. You can't expect him to be over
we
here
bring
fucking
out
jamming
I
around in a
always want to bring out
garage.
the weird. We've always wanted to bring out the strange. Do you know what dadism is?
No, no.
You can look it up. It's a form of comedy. It's where it's
Yeah.
just random as
Yeah.
fuck. And it's because it's really it's a lot of like what when we talk and when we just make comedy. It's a really just it's very sad. If you want me to be very sad and being serious, this is an emo podcast. The reason we are the way we are is because why are we doing any of this and what are we? If anyone can answer that question for me, it drives me insane. What are we even doing? What is this Bob talking into a box? And
Mhm.
what is a dog? Like existentially,
What-
what is this just furry fucking creature we just let live in
Yeah.
our house and we sniff? What the fuck? So instead of like playing the game where like, how did your band start? And then we answered the same question that every band has answered in the same direct manner. We just are like, nah, we fucking started on Rigatoni Island. And the reason we're talking about Rigatoni Island is because in my brain, I'm thinking about why in the fuck are we even here and what are we
Gotcha.
doing and what does it all mean? And
Is Rigatoni Island, is this
I
place a
can't put the
metaphor as
mask on
well?
sometimes. And the
It's on
only thing that
Wikipedia.
keeps me
Is it a
engaged in fucking
restaurant?
society is Rigatoni Island and talking about silly shit. Because if I have to be the normal person that everybody wants me to be, I'm going to
Dang.
put a gun in my mouth. That's why.
Fuck yeah. That might be the
Relax.
best fucking
That's
clip
what it
we've ever
actually
had in
is.
the
Like, I
show
have
right
to
there.
be a silly
Let's
bastard.
fucking go.
I just have to be a silly bastard at all times. I have to be Charlie fucking Basil because I'm telling you, listen, Zach didn't tell me he was going to Charlie Basil today. I've never even seen this before. And I've been having one of the longest,
I'm just
most
joking.
hardest, most stressful days of
imagine.
my life because I just sold my family restaurant
Oh,
because we're
man.
doing music again full time. And at the age of 39, when you have a mortgage, someone to feed, Zach's got a family, Austin has a family and a house. You
Yeah.
have to make fucking
You
ends
do.
meet. You have to. So sitting around thinking about that all day will make me actually put a gun in my mouth. So hopping on here and seeing that Zach is Charlie Basil, bro, you have no idea. Who is
I like
Handguns? The
this.
Handguns is the biggest band that never was. We've toured with we took all your favorite bands on tour before they got famous,
Dang.
and now they won't answer our calls because we're annoying bastards.
Bullshit.
That's it. No, we're just annoying bastards. You
You
want to
think
hear a funny story?
people say
Hold
you
on,
guys
let's
are
go.
overbearing?
This is no, beyond that. Listen, Unpalatable. I also like that you're drinking a beer on camera. That fucking rocks.
I had to, yeah,
No,
once
I
this
fuck
started,
with
I was
that.
like,
No,
I'm
I
going to go
fuck
grab a
with that.
fucking,
I
I'm going to
fuck
grab
with
a
that
drink
heavy.
here.
We're smoking weed on camera. It's all right. The cops aren't
I know how to
here,
edit
dude.
the clips. We're good.
It's fine. Use the clip. Use the whole thing. I'm Charlie Sheen, buddy. I'm not afraid. So here's the thing. I'll just put it in perspective. The first time we ever contacted the members of the story so far, it was because the owner of Pure Noise Records was like, hey, you guys are going out to California. You should talk to these dudes. They're in a band called Story So Far. This was like 2010, right? They were very small at the time, but the internet knew who they were. And we've always believed that as East Coast emo pop punk nerds, we've had our ear on the chest of pop punk. And I know about bands before they even start. They literally
yeah.
before they even start, because I know the next big band is going to be fucking, I want to do Tylenol. Want to do it all night long. I don't give a shit. Fun While It Lasted is going to go to the top. And it's because they're fucking weird and it makes people and cringy. Do you know who Fun While It
Yeah,
Lasted
we're not
is?
familiar.
Nah, who these boys at? Let me look it up right now.
Look them up, dude. They've popped up on your Instagram before, and you've probably skipped it because you just didn't watch it enough times for it to be as awesome as I think it is. It's so fucking good. But back to
Sick.
what I was saying. So we went out to the West Coast for our very first tour. We had someone from the Story So Far's number. I cannot exactly remember who it was, but did we call them and say, "Hey, let's hang out, let's be boys, let's get beers"? No. We wrote "We love TSSF" on our wieners and took a photo
Dang.
of it and sent it to that number, dude.
Flaccid?
No, that's disrespectful.
Okay,
Flaccid.
Yeah, you
We
gotta tug
love
up.
them.
You gotta, yeah, you gotta be respectful.
No, we got hit with a no reply, and then after that, like literally after that, it was always kind of weird. And in their defense, that's not a great way. He's hitting somebody with a random, unexpected fucking nude photograph. But in our defense, in Baltimore and in central Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
it's like at that time in 2010, maybe you had to be there, but nudity randomly to your
It was
friends
a good
was
time.
like
It was funny.
was how you knew your friends were your friends. If somebody said they were your friend and you never saw their
No.
naughty bits when you didn't ask to see them, I know it's bad and it's wrong and you
guys-
shouldn't fucking do it because
guys
it's,
like
it's
the- you
exposing
guys
yourself
like
to
the-
somebody who didn't ask to be exposed. But when you know your friend, like I know Austin right now, if Austin whipped his butt out, I would love that. I would
Dang.
never
do it.
ask him to do that, but he knows me well enough. So it's like that kind of thing. So it was like an olive branch of like, hey, here's our berries. And I guess West Coast, yeah, y'all don't play like that.
No,
That's
we
not-
do. We do. You ever do the tuck where you tuck it between your legs like a girl? You ever do that one? Charlie Basil, you ever do the mangina tuck trick?
Charlie, don't answer that
Yes, Your Honor,
question.
we call that a fruit basket where I live.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
if you guys know this, but Charlie Basil is Zach's attorney, and I'm actually Charlie Basil's attorney. Charlie, you don't have to answer that question. You're going to incriminate yourself,
Inception
brother.
bullshit. I thought a picture of my dad doing the fucking tuck thing when I was a kid. I thought he was
No way.
hogless. I thought a picture of my dad doing it when I was like 10 or 11, and it kind of confused me. And then when I was 18, like it came up, and I was like, yeah, I saw that picture. And he's like, yeah, your mom took that photo. Yeah, it's this and that. I'm like, fuck, like this is
That's
a
what I
lot to
mean,
hear.
though. Like that's fucking funny shit. And we grew up watching Jackass and all that. Like, it's not cool. You should definitely not just do that.
Shouldn't
shit,
show
but-
strangers your privates. Yeah, no, that's a
Yeah, nah,
Handguns
you
agrees with
shouldn't.
that statement. Charlie Basil, can you endorse that?
I believe so. Yeah, I'll allow it this time.
So I
Yeah.
think that's got a lot to do with why. I think another huge fact, and that's something that we've taken a lot of account into recently when producing our songs, is that when we'd be in the studio, we would do a bunch of things on the record that weren't very possible
Yeah.
live. It's because like in the beginning we were a 4-piece and we put leads on the record. So people would come to the show and they'd be like, that band fucking sucked. And it's like, no, I'm just one guy. And I let Nick Bruchese from Man Overboard put a bunch of cool shit on our record and him go, nah, bro, nah, listen, dog, listen. It sounds so good. And then he plays it and it does sound good. But when Jake goes to play it by himself, it sounds bad. So early
Sounds
on, a lot
thinned
of people
out.
got a bad impression of us. I'd like to say, what is Handguns? I'll put it in the words of Ella Meadows. She said, "Too punk for the pop
There
kids
we go.
and too pop for
Yeah,
the punk
that's
kids."
valid.
That's it.
That's fucking
exact-
valid.
Punk rock kids were like, "What the fuck is this crap? This shit sucks." And the pop kids were like, "What the fuck is this crap? This shit sucks." Another funny story puts it into amazing perspective. Though one of the biggest tour other than the Warped Tour that Handguns was ever on was when we did a tour with
Me too.
All Time Low and Man Overboard. I was not in the band at the time, but I was made
Mhm.
aware of this story and I've always loved it to death. The reason that Handguns got put on that tour was because All Time Low thought that Handguns was
Oh
state
god.
champs.
I thought you
Yeah.
guys were
Yeah,
daring.
that's fucking funny. That's
Sick.
funny. So like they heard the name Handguns and heard that we were kind of buzzing, but then someone played them state champs.
I
And
wonder
then
what
Handguns
song
came
they
and played the show, dude.
Dang.
Whoops.
That's
Hello,
hearsay.
darkness, my old friend.
That's funny.
But because CJ Wilson, the bassist of Handguns at the time, had literally physically bumped into members of All Time Low at a bar in the UK during Slam Dunk and spilled their drinks and then went over and gave them a bunch of drinks he bought, they were like, nah, it's cool, still be on the tour. They actually
Ugh.
didn't tell them until weeks, maybe a week later, about the misunderstanding. They just let it ride. I know there's a similar story with like All American Rejects being opening up for CKY, and CKY was just like fuck this shit, get this off our
Dang.
door. That was a real thing. But for handguns, it didn't work out like that. But I've always thought that's real funny. It's like when you it's when you order steak and a cheeseburger shows up. You know what I mean? You order some filet mignon and somebody walks in with some Wendy's. So, hey, I stole some Wendy's
my
from a
God.
homeless guy outside. That's handguns.
Beautiful.
Jake Champs' filet
That's-
mignon, dog. Chef's kiss.
Filet mignon, bro.
Is this why we have when I go on look on the Wikipedia and all this, there's a long member list. Is this is a matter of the unpalatability, or is this trying to do more shit on the record so we
that's-
can do
that's the
live?
I'm just gonna be completely honest. That's got a lot to do with me personally, Jake Langley, being a fucking asshole.
Okay, what happened?
And I also like I'm a
Allow
different
it.
dude. I'm a different dude. Like I don't sleep.
Big brother.
Yeah.
I don't sleep. I fucking wait. So like I would always be mad that people didn't want to work as hard as me or do as much as me or like.
Now, he says this, but I watched him almost get in a Mike Vallely style fight with 5 people just over something that, like, a small beef that happened with me. Like,
Don't
he
do
was
it,
like,
don't
oh,
do it.
them? And walked right up. And I was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, he was like, I was about to knock 5 dudes out for no reason. I was like, okay, I love you too, man.
When you carry as much existential dread on your shoulders as I do, you look at a fucking 1v5 fight as a fun night.
Yeah. I was like,
Because even if you get your ass literally beat,
Yeah.
who cares? Why are
what's
we even
the number?
here?
And he was like,
Also, write this down. Charlie Basil, you got this? Write this down. This is a good one. If they hurt me, God will heal me. If they
Yeah.
kill me, I'll be with God.
deep.
Write that down.
Objection, Your Honor.
Remember that.
Add that
If
to the
they
motion to
hurt me,
strike,
God
Charlie.
will heal me. If they kill me, I'll be
No.
with God.
No further questions.
No
Can we
further
have that on
questions,
the
Your
record,
Honor.
Your Honor.
I rest my
That's
case.
wild. That's very wild.
But that's why. It's because of all of this. It's because of this chaoticness. And in 2012, when I wasn't in the band from 2012 till 2017. I'm the original founding member. There's like a bunch of songs with my name in it. And then after I was out of the band, there's a bunch of diss tracks
Do you
about
play
me.
'em?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
I'm happy. I love it. No. Hey, have you ever had
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
Alex Gath
you sing the diss track still?
Did Alex Gathgarth, yes, I can sing. Did Alex Gathgarth from All Time Low co-write a diss track about you? Nobody did about me.
No.
And that's awesome. And I love that. And I'll
Fuck
buy
yeah,
him a
I'll
beer
take
and
that.
shake his hand. He co-wrote
nice.
a bunch of the songs on Life Lessons. And a bunch of those songs are about you. A bunch of those songs are about your boy. And it's
Damn.
cool. Yeah, like I'm done losing sleep over this and all the stupid things that you did. Because I do stupid shit.
Hell yeah, though. What?
But
what,
I
what-
also, dude, I'm a barsmith, son.
Yeah.
I'm a wordsman. I'm a songwriter. So I wrote, cause every stupid thing that you did put me to sleep every night, you stupid fucking kid. Yeah, every stupid thing that I did. I don't know. I love rap and going back and forth. I never released that or put that out because it was like, but nah, me and Taylor
Wow.
and Marco all sued each other. And then
Damn.
and then we're in the band again together. That we made a sticker laughing about it. That's why I think that might be why
I
Zach's
made a
doing this
lot of
because
money on those cases. I
we have a
sued both of
sticker
them.
called that where it says, do you know that
They
song
both
that's
hired
all
me.
do you know that song that's
Yes.
all lawyers, guns, and money?
Yes.
It's like an old school
Yeah.
rock song. She knows.
Spitting fire there.
It's
Yeah.
oh fuck, look it up. It's can't remember who did it. So we made shirts that say lawyers, handguns, and money. Fuck, who's the fucking? It's some random artist.
I got
Jamie,
no
look that up for me.
Yeah, we don't even have a fucking Jamie.
Yeah.
Our budget is I'm the Jamie, and
Can we read that? What is that?
Who is it?
The
I gotta know. The riff is so good. Lawyers, guns, and money.
fuck, who is that?
We basically what happened is we couldn't find anywhere but home. It got taken off streaming. So me and Marco and Taylor were not cool. Me and Marco have always been cool and will always be cool. He's the founding member. He's another founding member. He's the drummer that started the band with me. So when we couldn't find the record because it got taken off streaming, we just hit everyone with a quick fucking lawsuit. Easy. We have a friend. We have a friend
Sick.
who's a music attorney. So it was like $75.
he's
Just
literally-
$75 to sue everyone. So I'm like, hey, here's $75. Sue everybody.
Is this different than Charlie? And was there any sort of conflict of interest
Yeah. This
involvement
is
here?
another friend. This is another friend
Okay.
we have.
This is
named-
before they hired me, Your Honor.
Listen, I'll be the first to tell you, Charlie's a farce. He's a liar.
Charlie, would you like to fucking respond to that shit?
Charlie Basil is a con man, a
Objection.
crook. Charlie Basil is a con man, a crook, and a swindler.
How is that relevant to the case?
You're a crook and a swindler,
But he makes a mean chicken parm.
but you make a hell of a chicken parm.
You can't afford me. My
Charlie
clock's
Basil,
off
where
and
do you
on.
eat your lunches at, brother? When you're working hard on these cases, you go out for lunch. Are you a food court guy? Or are you bringing it
No,
from
just
home in a
Firehouse
bag?
subs, strict diet.
Hey, Benji.
Firehouse subs. Okay. Hey, thanks for the phone,
Yeah.
brother. Appreciate that.
But
Nothing
so
but.
No more crying.
Zach was actually a little known, cool, also strange fact. The very first place that Handguns played, like on tour, out of our state, where someone sang along to one of our songs, was in Corbin, Kentucky, which is the town where Zach was born and raised. Well, were you born there? You were born there, right, Charlie?
My client was, yes.
Damn. I was gonna say, yeah, not many people
So
passing.
I met
passing the
Charlie.
bar from Kentucky.
I'm gonna start saying it this way. I met Charlie's client when Handguns was on one of our first tours, and we always kept in touch. And then when I was asked to leave / literally wanted to leave, I was sick of being in the band with the people I was in the band with, and I thought we were just gonna break up on that front porch in Denver. That's how that record starts, with 52 bricks.
You're talking about
Stare
the
me
front porch
down
in
in
Denver?
the face. That's about
Mm,
them
lost.
kicking me out of the band on the porch in Denver,
Fuck.
and Brandon Pagano not knowing what to do and feeling awkward, so he counted the bricks on the wall. Chicken.
Fucking pussy. So how did
Fucking
the
pussy. You should
how
have
does the-
fought. I'm just. No, I'm
how
just
does the
playing. I love all those.
prodigal
I literally
son?
love all those dudes. There's no beef. If anyone has beef, I'll eat it.
Yeah, time heals all
I'll
wounds.
eat the beef. Listen, I'm too hungry to not eat beef. I don't let beef. If there's beef, we eat it because we hungry.
Hell yeah. So 5-year sabbatical. How the fuck do you come back? What happens here?
They basically, the band fell apart again. Oh wait, there's Zach. Zach.
I
Oh,
couldn't afford
shit.
it
Zach, did
anymore.
Charlie bail you out?
What's up, Zach?
No, the clock ran up. He's too expensive, dude.
Oh, he left.
I was wondering when we were gonna see you, Zach. Good to see you, bud.
He said his head was getting itchy with his hair.
So
I
what
spoke
happened
with your
is,
lawyer,
in
yeah.
2012, we had a big falling out. Maybe we can discuss that in full detail at some point. There's a bunch of crazy shit that happened, but we basically we had a falling out, and it was a bunch of stuff came to head. It wasn't one thing; it was a bunch of things that all equaled to we didn't want to be around each other anymore. So I thought that Taylor at the time, because that was the only person that was really in charge of continuing to go on and be the band, would just be like, "We're good, we're done." But there was too much at stake at that point. So they reformed. They got new members, which were all people that I fucking love. Kyle Vaught, CJ Wilson, Brandon Pagano were all people that I knew prior to them joining Handguns. In fact, all those people had come on tour with Handguns before at my request at least once. At least all of them at least once. We're always homies of the band. So it was never beef. Anyone who thought there was, but it was like we always take our emotions out in songs. So like if there's some shit, we're gonna write it. It's what it is. We're not gonna kill each other or we're not
No.
gonna fight each other or anything like that. But yeah, no, a lot of those songs are about that. And then while that was happening, I was in a band called Common Thief, and that entire record is about can't be friends, never gonna be enemies, complete strangers, cursed with good memories. But a lot of people don't know about Common Thief because this might sound fucking stupid because it would make it sound like Handguns was like Blink 182, right?
Yeah.
But I have a lot of fun when no one gives a fucking flying shit about my band. Like it makes me more fun. It's more
Well, you
fun
get-
when there's 200
there's no
people there and
bar.
they really want us. There's 200 people there and they really want us to perform very well. It makes me very, very, very uncomfortable because there's expectations.
Yeah.
So I like when there's no expectations and people don't really know who we are. So that leads me to like after that break with the band, I started a band with Zach called Francis, and we were arguably more Handguns than Handguns was ever Handguns. We took cardboard
hobos.
signs, brother, and we wrote "Band on Tour, any donation for a CD," and we stood at the top of exit ramps for 90 days straight on the road like some punks with an
Like
X.
on the side of the freeway?
Fuck
Well,
yeah, every day.
like when we formed the band,
fuck
we were
yes.
a band for 3 months and then left for 90 days, just self-booked, like as we were
Yep.
going.
We started a band. We were three. Yeah, Zach. I go, Zach. What? I want to go on tour, and him and Doyle and the other guys in the band were like, Jake, how fast can we book it? I said, if we want to actually try, we should wait 3 months. We should practice a bunch of songs. We should record an EP. We should get it on a fucking CD and then drive around this country really, really slowly. Because
Hell
that's
yeah.
how you do it in the beginning. You don't drive 10 hours because some booking agent told you should kill yourself, or because you saw it on 4 Year Strong's tour routing that's how they toured. Well, that's ridiculous. Tour one. Here's a thing. Clip this. Hey, young small bands, book 45-day long tours with 45-minute drives, and you won't hate every minute of your first tour. You'll have the most fun you've never had, because you'll get stuck in small towns with nothing to do other than talk to strangers about your band, which is what you should be doing. You should be acting like a Jehovah's Witness for your band. You should be acting like a missionary for punk rock.
It's true. Fucking knocking on doors.
But a lot of
yeah.
people don't do that. They just wake up in the van at 2:00, load into the crummy DIY venue at 4, eat their Uncrustable, play their show, have a great time, get their $4 or $5 per diem, and then at the end of the tour, they're like, "That was the hardest thing ever. I don't know if we could sustain that." Whereas if you wake up in the morning at 8:00 every morning and you act like a door-to-door salesman selling no, you're not selling vacuum cleaners, you're selling your band. You're just walking up to random people in public. The first tour that Handguns ever went on, I was too nervous because we had bills, we had rent, we had like apartments. So I was like, I can't come home to no apartment. Fuck that. Like, I'm getting it up out the mud. So we would go to malls, and we would go to Hot Topic, and we would go to who is that? Who just yelled at me? Was that Parker? Was that Parker? Someone just yelled Uncle Jake? Who was it? I thought I heard Uncle Jake. Who is that? Is that Parker or Zach?
I think Zach muted us.
Zach, you're on mute. Zach, you're on mute. But regardless, we're taking it back to day one. We're day oneing this shit. I had an epiphany the other day. I was like, what would I do? What would I do if I knew that Handguns had gotten this far? And how would I, like, if I knew when I started that it would get as far as it did, which is farther than I ever thought, and anybody ever fucking thought it would, especially everybody in our local scene.
Right.
Because we used to do the same kind of crap locally in our local scene that we do now, like playing with fill-ins.
I'd say locally notorious.
Oh, we're definitely notorious.
Is a better word for
We're locally
famous, but locally notorious for sure. I was a freshman in high school when I saw them play the first time, and they were like the big dogs, like the older kids, and I like. It's wild to be playing with them now.
Yeah, Austin's a new member of the band. So basically, the reason we're locally notorious too is because, like, from the beginning, we would just, if somebody couldn't show up, Sarah Basis was like, "Hey, I can't come to that show on Wednesday." We would either
Have someone else.
find somebody else, get a homeless person and leave them not plugged in. We'll do anything, like literally shit. Yeah. Get some random shithead fuck that we're friends with, some one of our random shit kicker friends that's not even a bassist, and we'll just be like, give him the Vinny Stigma mix. That's what we'll tell the mix guy. And we'll show him like the first note of every song so that he's in key. We're like, hey, just
Beautiful.
fucking hit that one over and over again.
Yeah.
We've done shit like that before. So, like, for instance, on Saturday, we're playing Brochella Fest, and Zach can't be there because he has a wedding that he's helping produce. So our good friend Tony is going to show up, and she's actually singing our entire set for us.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
She's our homie from Philly. Well, she's actually from Sri Lanka, but she lives outside of Philly. And
I get those places confused too.
they're very close.
By.
They're next to each other on the map.
Mix them up both.
But you should look her
On
up. Her
the-
name
on
on
the globe.
TikTok is Tony Macaroni, and she does TikTok. She does covers on her acoustic guitar. She's so good at singing.
Beautiful. Hey, fellas, Amanda's not able to get back in here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. She's in Kentucky. There's no internet or some shit. I don't know.
Where's she
Let's-
at?
That's why Zach's face looks like that.
Right?
He's in
Yeah,
Kentucky,
we got some
too.
shit going on.
Right,
Yeah,
what's
it's your internet's fucked up over there too. Before
Oh,
we wrap it
yeah.
up here, you guys got anything fucking weird you want to say into the camera before we do it?
Not
Have we
weird.
said
Not
enough weird
weird.
stuff. We
Not
got something
weird. I
else
think we
to
were
let
weird
people
enough.
know about handguns.
we do have we have a new 4-song EP coming out. So let's not get weird. Let's get serious. We got a new 4-song EP coming out. It's called Out the
on.
Mud, because we get it up out the mud.
Yeah, November we'll be on the road.
November we'll be on the road from November 9th to the 22nd. We're headed down to the Vans Warped Tour and back. We'll be outside at the Vans Warped Tour every single day with our CDs. Come find us. Fuck with me one time. Come fuck with the real one. Come fuck with some real ones. Fuck with me one time. Also, Zach, can we do it at least once a day at the Warped Tour? Can we, please?
What?
You know what?
Oh, you're nuts.
Yeah, buddy.
Boys, hold on. We got the cops here.
Hi. Is this him?
Yeah, that's him.
What's his name?
That's Benji.
Benji. What's going on?
Yeah,
little dude?
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Benji.
What's happening right now?
Like your shirt.
What is?
Doing good today?
What?
Yeah,
Are the
good.
cops actually
Doing
there?
good, real okay.
Do you need me to get Charlie?
You guys need us to get Charlie. I'll pay Charlie's
No,
retainer.
I know he's. Yeah, I didn't know his mom was where. Yeah, he's wigging out.
Hey.
Or something. And, yeah,
Hey,
he
what's
gave
up,
us a
Amanda?
call.
Hi, I had to reboot my router. It was
up,
just
No, it's normally
messing up
fine.
really,
No,
really
no,
bad.
Hold on.
With them down there.
Apparently the
Yeah,
cops are at
it's
Rob's
fine,
house.
Oh shit.
Hi. Oh, like I said, we just
What's
got
you-
home.
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. All right,
All right.
Benji, we good?
Is
Were
it
you
because
talking too
handguns was
loud,
being
Dave?
so?
Yeah.
Dude, this isn't the first time we've
Good,
gotten the
thanks,
cops called to
Benji.
our friends' apartments. Is it
Wow.
because we were being so loud, dude? We're so loud over the phone, the cops
you.
came. Now, answer me this: did the
Y'all good, Rob?
Rob?
Well, that was fucked.
Rob,
What
did the
just
cops
happened?
come
That's
The
what
because
I
cops
of how,
came.
What,
because of how
Why?
because of how loud handguns was being on a
Yeah,
podcast?
they literally they showed up and there's like we've gotten complaints from the neighbors and stuff like that. We can hear fucking there was a legal guy here we didn't trust. He actually finished his LSATs. They said something
He
I don't know.
did.
It could have been my downstairs neighbors getting mad 'cause my kid he wigs out sometimes. His mom didn't pick him up. It could be those things,
Oh.
but honestly, for the sake of the plot, yeah, we're gonna blame this shit on fucking handguns here.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you straight up,
guys-
this is not the
that
first
happens
nor
a
the
lot.
last time that we've been at our friend's apartment and there was a Mountain Dew thing on the wall and we were loud and the cops came. Like this
That's-
literally looks like us chilling. Like it happened on the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
tour we did in El Paso. In El Paso, our friends got us a hotel room and we almost got kicked out of it.
Fucking madness.
Yeah, our friends in a hardcore band, they're in a hardcore band called Barbarian.
Yeah.
So to answer your question back, literally straight back to your question, because I've got segue about why there's been so many member changes to handguns, is because we're loud, unpalatable jackasses,
God
and that's what
bless.
it is. We get the cops called on a
There you go.
podcast.
I think I'm
And
polite.
That might have been a first. Yeah, I don't see that ever happening again.
No.
Shit,
That's
that is
because
yeah.
it's handguns, son. That's what happens. That's what happens when Charlie Basil shows up here pretending to be legal counsel
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
hasn't even ever
impersonating
passed
a
the
legal.
bar.
Yeah,
He is a business
that is
card.
honestly, yeah, that is a serious fucking felony.
It's a
Yeah.
serious
Yeah.
felony, Charlie.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
can
blame
sue
me. I
him
never
now.
met the guy.
I
Dude.
love money.
But no, we
Guy
do have
tied
we do
off.
have a 4-song EP coming out V soon. I'm not sure exactly when. We're just waiting
Okay.
for the mixes to come back. We're gonna have it in physical form, and we're gonna be standing outside of the Vans Warped Tour like we did in 2010,
Nice.
and we're gonna be like, "Fuck with me one time." The other thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna kick. You can find this on our YouTube. I'm gonna kick Zach in his fucking nuts.
Hell yeah.
Running Johnny Knoxville style, and then boom, I'm gonna
Full
kick him
boot?
like a field goal. I literally
Mhm.
field goal kick him in the crotchular region. What we'll do is we get a bunch of people outside that are waiting for the show to start, like
Yeah.
like those people that want to be barricade. Well, we give them a show because we want them to remember handguns. Damn it,
Kicks his nuts.
because you don't
Wait.
gotta like us, you don't gotta love us, but you will fucking remember us.
Wait.
You'll feel for it for sure.
That's
Wait,
it.
I
You
have
don't gotta love me. You don't gotta like me. You don't gotta respect me. But
Why
by
not?
God, you'll remember me.
Okay, I have a question. Whose idea was that? So
I haven't
and
answered
say
that
this
all bullshit
because
for you. Go ahead.
Zach, you're from Corbin, Kentucky, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I live in Frankfurt. So we're
Oh,
not.
no
too-
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was actually.
Hey,
I was
you know,
actually.
God, hey, God will forgive you for that too.
Oh, well, I'm from Harrisburg, Jake. I grew up in Enola.
No, you're not.
Yes, I grew up
What
in
the
Enola.
fuck? Wait a second. Wait a second.
I went
wait a
to East
second, wait a
Pennsboro
second.
High School. I
How is that
graduated
a
in
thing?
2004. I'm the same age as you.
But you want to get me on some existential shit. I'm here talking about existential dread, and you're going to talk about how you grew up in Harrisburg and now you live in Frankfurt.
Well, yeah, my husband's from Kentucky. That's why I live here. Yeah, so we live here now. My family
It's
all
not
still lives
okay.
there. Yeah.
It's not
But
okay.
no, the reason I asked is because I used to work at Enterprise Rental Car in Lexington, Kentucky, and there is a guy who worked with me, also from Corbin, Kentucky, and he always asked me if I would kick him in the nuts, and it was the most
my
awkward
God.
and insane thing. So I just need to know if this is a thing that happens in Corbin, Kentucky, because what the hell?
Oh, that was that.
I didn't know that stories
No,
were gonna come up on the pod.
what was
Wow,
his
that's
name?
great.
Well, I guess I can't
oh,
ask what
his-
his name is. but-
Oh God, I don't remember his name now, but he was a
was
good old
probably
boy, and he made my life so awkward at Enterprise. I couldn't wait till he left. I was so
I'd
happy when he
say.
left.
That has that impression. Of me.
Well, just full transparency. The whole kicking people in the nuts thing started when I was in high school. We would go to the movie theaters, and we would have like just enough money to get in.
Yeah.
So if we wanted snacks, we would have to like hustle up some bucks outside.
Wait, what school?
And me and my friend,
what
and this
school
was
did
when
you go
Jack,
to?
I mean, Littlestown.
Oh, you're in Littlestown. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
So we would go over to the Hanover Mall. And so we would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick my friend in the nuts here, throwing some money," and then me and my like Jackass was in its heyday, so you would just
Yeah.
like get your friend to get rocked in the balls,
Like, I'm just a few
and
short. I had to see this.
and yeah, I don't know.
Like, sorry, I couldn't pay it back, man.
It's just like some pro. It
totally worth it.
It may or may not be a
Wow.
pro wrestling spot. I don't want to give up the whole thing,
No.
but I defy anyone to tell us that it doesn't look real as fuck.
There we go.
So it may or may not be an actual like pro wrestling spot, and it may be some tomfoolery that we're pulling. But when you watch it happen and you're standing there, does Brad Pitt need to die at the end of that movie? No. You just need to believe it. And I promise you, when you watch the handguns do the nut shot, that's where Marco just got kicked for $20 in gas. That was what that means. We would kick each other in the we did this all the
Wild.
time at shows back in the day when handguns started for money to get gas money. Cause like you're a band called Handguns and you didn't have a show tonight. So you texted your friends in Man Overboard and they said, "We're playing a show tonight, but it's full. You should come to the show." We
Yeah.
can't play, but
Fucking
we got to
Jack
make money
Ross.
off these motherfuckers. So in between the bands, I'd be like, "Hey, everybody in this room." I would just hijack the show. "I'm going to kick my fucking drummer in the nuts. Everyone throw in money and we'll give you one of our CDs for free." Because it was like a demo, like
Mhm.
style CD that we pressed up ourselves. We didn't have much in it. And then we'd leave there with $75. And Marco got kicked for $20 in gas is a real thing because we would kick each other in the balls. And we still to this day do it. And we've never had anyone be like, "That wasn't real." And sometimes we fuck up. Here's the thing too. Sometimes we fucked up and we've kicked nuts, and it's you
Yeah.
know.
Sometimes,
Sometimes you lay a blaze a little too close to the sun there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's Copernicus.
kick
Yeah, keeping kayfabe is tough like that. You want to do the work nut shot. Sometimes you're gonna let one fucking slip, but
Yep.
it's all about putting
sometimes
on a
it's
show for the
total
fans
kayfabe.
too.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
But they believe it. They believe, and sometimes you have to sacrifice a nut for the team.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
she don't
slammed
like
mine in the
fire,
microwave a few times because I couldn't afford a vasectomy. So like, I get it. I get it big time, brother.
Yeah, just join Handguns and you don't have to buy one.
Yeah, if you join a pop punk band, you won't even have to worry about ever getting laid ever again. So a vasectomy will just be like no point.
Either that or you get kicked in the nuts enough time.
It fucking evens out. Okay, now we're fucking talking. Yeah, this sounds better.
Yeah,
than the
so there's no
microwave.
health insurance, but when you need a vasectomy, just remember you're in a pop punk band. No one wants to fuck you anyways.
Yeah.
Money saved.
Dang.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yes, I laugh at my own jokes when
That's
they're
funny.
good, but only when they're good. That's a good one. I'm sorry, that's a good one.
Sanity.
All right, so now we got some questions for you guys. Like you know what I mean?
All right, fuck it. What do you got?
Okay.
I gotta get my stack.
Austin, your notes?
It's like a big ass book. Really thought I had something closer.
Zach, you have your notes? You had some questions.
We got the whole thing. We're gonna do Mad Libs. How about that?
All right, so first I need a vowel.
You.
We're gonna rattle this off when we're done. It's not actually Mad Libs.
Oh,
I want to know, but I want to know both of you five current, like, and they have to have the band has to have started after 2020. What are your 5 current pop punk bands?
God.
I want new. I want new shit.
Well,
I
most
want
of
that new
them
shit.
started around COVID. Well, Kerosene Heights is one that we love, absolutely love.
Yeah, I'm going
Kerosene
Kerosene.
Heights.
Yeah.
Right,
Saturdays at your place.
Saturdays at your place is just banging. I love Saturdays at your place.
Summer Brews.
Summer Brews is
Modern
good.
band names
Amway.
are
I've never heard of
Amway's
any of these bands.
fantastic.
Amway.
Yeah.
Origami Angel. I guess that's
I
before.
heard that
That's
one.
pre-pandemic. That's
Fantastic.
I've
pre-pandemic.
heard that. I've heard
Yeah.
that one before.
What
But they've-
about lukewarm in the hot coffees? Yeah, there's
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Stop,
That
no.
sounds like a thing from like the gas station. That's a band.
So,
Boom.
I'll go 5 current new bands. They're not all pop punk, but one is from Kentucky. They're a Kentucky hardcore band. Shout out our friend Big John. They're called Retribution. They are
Sick. I
fucking
think I've heard of them.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Rip off your head, shit down your neck type shit.
Wonderful.
You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
pipe swinger riffs.
So
Yeah.
straight up pooping the urinal stuff.
Some
You
straight up
don't, get,
shit.
you don't get a lot of pop punk coming out of
Some
Kentucky.
straight
so.
up shit in the sink
No,
and a
just me.
sheets riff. Like the riff
Yeah.
from a guy that took a dump in the sheets bathroom in the sink. Like that's how dirty the riffs are. It's
Dang.
just dirty. Bro. I love it.
So I'll wipe
Pushing
later.
it through the
Sorry.
drain.
Like
and shit with your
like
hand,
just shit
yeah.
and get up type shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just a
Figure that out.
I've never been to a sheets.
and
I
then
don't know if I
also
Yeah, he doesn't.
also
he's
I've
Oh,
been
man,
dying to
it's
get on a
awesome.
podcast and talk about Fun While It Lasted. I'm going to talk about him again because they got this one song that it stops and goes to bass, and the bassist is all like, "I want to do Tylenol, I want to do it all night long." He
I
says,
like
"I want to
this.
do, I want
I want
to
to
do
do
Tylenol."
Tylenol. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
That's the coolest. Your whole band is awesome. I don't care if every other song you write is weird. That is fucking bars, dude. I want to do Tylenol.
Yeah, and my migraine went away. Like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
rules. And now I don't have a migraine.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I'm fucking really hyperfixated on
Um,
trains, but the migraine's gone.
I
Yeah.
think another band that just got signed to Pure Noise Records. They're called Super Sometimes. I don't know when they started.
No,
San
yeah,
Diego
we
kids, yeah,
Yeah, we've
yeah.
we,
We're
That, is
trying
that
to,
so?
yeah.
I was going to ask, is that
Yeah,
where you're
but-
from? Do you know
Yeah,
Matt
yeah.
Vernon?
Yeah. Matt Vernon.
Yeah.
You guys know Matt?
Bro, we have a
From,
full
stay
length-
at his
we have
house a lot.
Handgun. I'll let the cat out of the bag. We made an announcement about it. We just haven't gotten back out to San Diego
From
to finish
Alive
it.
and Well.
On Matt, yes, on
Yeah.
Matt Vernon's computer lives 11 brand new Handgun songs waiting to be finished. We have a full
Yeah,
length.
Matt Vernon.
have a
Matt
full
Vernon
length.
was in a band with my buddy Sean Tolley, who produced my band's records.
Oh, we know
like, yeah,
Sean,
I
too,
know
yeah.
Matt
Yeah.
Vernon. You guys know Sean
So
Tolley?
Yeah.
ask Sean about when Francis recorded with
Yeah,
him.
we recorded with Sean once when we were.
I don't think
stayed
Sean
at
would
his
fuck
house
with
for
you
2
guys very much. Sean's a bit of a fucking stickler, sober dork, kind of like real straight laced. I feel like he'd get really upset by this chaos.
Oh no,
no, he
Sean!
was
Oh
just
no,
fine.
fucking straight up. When we were there, I'm pretty sure Sean wanted to kill me, dude.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
he
like,
wanted to
bro,
fucking
I'm too
kill
much for
me.
Sean.
He
Yeah.
hated me.
I don't know.
I liked him because he wasn't afraid to say it though. Like a
He-
lot of
and he-
people are afraid
Right?
to
He'd
say.
tell you, I made a
Nah, a
record
lot
with
of
this
people are
guy, and
afraid
he's
to
just
say,
like,
like,
that
hey, you're
shit
being a lot.
sucks.
Some people are like, you're being a lot, and some people can't say that, and that's all I need. Because like, if I'm not trying to annoy people, but I'm also not trying to dull my shine because you're a lame-o.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not dulling my shine for nobody. But if I'm in your house and I'm being annoying, I need to know I'm in your house. This is your kingdom,
That's
and
What-
I love and respect Sean for that
What
reason.
year was
But
this
yeah,
you guys did this?
Yeah, if I was in, if we were in,
2014.
2014. So at the time, who lives there? Like Denzel lives there, and fucking
Oh.
Eric and those guys.
Yeah. Like William Bolt.
William Bolton, yeah,
Yeah.
I know fucking,
We're
I
still
know
friends on
Billy and
Facebook. He's
Eric.
cool dude.
Eric's the guy with the curly hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
James, the little motherfucker with the boa constrictor.
yes,
Oh no.
yes,
Who's the dude
yes.
with like the big Harley?
And there was a dude with a big ass Harley.
Oh, I don't remember there being a big Harley guy at this point. Yeah, I don't know.
And we
Sean
shit-
had an interesting collection of
And
friends.
Zach took a dump in the pool.
I didn't do that.
I was gonna say, brother, I swam in that pool 2 years later.
No, but there's a
I
funny-
didn't poop in it though.
If you go on Francis's Instagram, you can see a funny videos of us recording there, and also our drummer at the time, Tyler Dixon, getting a pizza from the pizza delivery guy in a Deadpool mask.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like we filmed him getting the pizza while Tyler was wearing the mask to like get the pizza from the dude. Remember that, Zach?
What a fucking
Yeah.
weird turn of events.
Yeah. Nah, it's because It's because Jake Langley goes hard, dude. That's why a lot of people don't know. Like, I know a lot of people through like random. We stayed at Sean's house for like 4 days because it was a 90-day long tour, and that was how we booked Southern California. We're like, let's be in Southern California for a week.
He make you play fucking Tetris with him?
I
No.
can't remember if we played.
Oh
Tetris.
yeah,
I
no.
would.
Sean's got like the type of autism where you're really good at Tetris. Like he like legitimately beats the game. It's like it's very impressive to just watch. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. It's just like it's like watching someone like Jordan in the NBA Finals. He just fucking
Video game
locks
and
in.
work
It's-
is-
I remember he thought we were batshit fucking crazy because we had a rope tied to like a sea-doo thing, and we were pulling me behind the trailer on a longboard. Like I was on a rope.
You know, I think
with, like,
Sean was honestly fucking yeah. He might have been onto something after I hear that. Yeah, shit.
He's not wrong. We
No.
were crazy. We did crazy shit. Where did we play? We played Epicenter that tour.
Epicenter in Miramar. Wow.
Yeah, we played with and we played a house show with Short Stories and
Yeah,
who were the
Short
other dudes that
Stories
were
was
on
a
that?
great San Diego band.
Growing Up Stupid.
I don't know them. Yeah.
I think so. That sounds familiar.
Short
Yeah,
Stories.
that was from
Sean,
Growing Up
Sean was in
Stupid.
Short Stories, right? He was bass player in Short Stories, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking weird small world.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's crazy.
But we want to come back. We're gonna come back out very soon to finish that full length with Matt because there's 11 songs done. All the music is done on his computer. We just have to do the vocals.
I improv
Fuck.
7 songs and then just said go with it.
We actually just took a bunch of Adderall and improv'd a bunch of songs one night. Adderall and beer.
Yeah, you gotta be careful though. One time I took too much Adderall, my hand locked up during the show. You can't really play chords the same way; it'll jack up.
I just took one.
I
Oh
tried
yeah,
to take
yeah,
my sneakers for a while.
I just took one.
yeah.
I only took one and stayed up for I took one a day for 2 days.
That instant release isn't so instant. Sometimes it drags
Yeah.
out. Amanda, fuck, Zach's back. Okay, Amanda. Before we go,
Yeah.
Sorry.
we have another interview we gotta do. You guys got something else you want to say before we wrap this up about handguns, about Sean Tolley, about
About your
legalities, about your tour, any sort of fucking weird shit you want to say? The floor is yours. We got a couple
Yeah.
minutes left
I
here.
just part of the blast. It's a lot of fun.
I'll let Austin go and Zach go, and then I'll wrap it up if that's cool.
Sure.
Austin, go ahead.
Yes,
I've been
please.
having a blast being in Handguns. Like I said, the tour's coming up. I got to go on my first tour ever, like across the country with these guys. Like I said, as a kid, I've watched them play, and like to be able to play with them now has been sick. Yeah. Come check us out if we're in your town. We're, as Jake said before at one point, we're America's favorite local band.
Beautiful.
Everyone's
Love that.
favorite local, you know, everywhere, whatever. But yeah, hell yeah. What about you, Zach?
But yeah, we'll be out from the November 9th. Is that what
Okay.
everybody said?
Yeah,
Is that
9/11 in
considered-
British
Yeah,
terms.
till the
yeah.
20th.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we'll be going down toward Florida, like down to the Warp Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of
You
back
guys are
up.
you guys are going to hand out CDs outside the Orlando one?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I got a
Exactly.
buddy, Jeremy
Nuts.
Romance. There, you guys would love this
We'll do
fucking
that.
guy. I'm gonna give him your contact info. He's
Yeah.
So
I think he
I
might
just
be
wanna-
part juggalo, but he's cool.
I just want to end it. The one last thing I want to say is that 2,000 years ago, there was a man who walked on this planet, and no matter what you believe about religion, that man existed. And the people that were in charge of the day said, "Hey, dude, stop telling everyone to love each other. And if you don't stop telling everyone to love each other, we're going to kill you in the most painful fucking way imaginable." And that crazy son of a bitch said, "Pussy if you fucking don't." So that's all I want to say.
There we go.
I fucking really didn't see the fucking Jesus proclamation coming at the end.
He
of it.
said,
That was
"Pussy if you
beautiful.
fucking don't."
Jesus was
That was
pretty
great.
He
fucking
said,
rough.
"Pussy if you don't."
Fuck.
And then they did it. And he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do."
That's right. He did.
All right, fellas, we appreciate you joining us.
And
Yeah.
just so that you don't think I'm a crazy religious nutbag, I had to lend that by lighting a fucking cigarette because God is not religion and Christianity is
what
not
kind of dart
God.
you ripping there? What kind
And
of cigs you
Jesus
ripping?
and Jesus was not a Christian, and the motherfucker wasn't white. So let's
No.
go. Let's go.
No, hell no.
Pink ones.
Oh, lucky
Oh, there we
strike.
go. Striked up and biked up.
There we
And
go.
their
Yeah.
cheese sound.
Also
got these
straight
on
edge. Also
pouches.
straight edge for life. I was just
Fuck
fucking
it.
being stupid.
That's
What?
where we at. All right. Thank you guys. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for
Yeah.
putting up with us.
Yeah.
I
Thank you guys for
I
joining
appreciate
us.
you. Tell that lawyer friend of yours I might need his representation later on.
I
when
am
the
a
chop
drug
shop
free.
back up.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kid Anonymous. Check it out, you did.